Hello and welcome to Monk Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back with another update for Skylanders Imaginators. Now, this one is pretty groundbreaking news. It's only been literally maybe 2-3 days now since I last put an update on, and we've already got a massive, and I mean a massive update, and it is super awesome. Now, where does this come from? Basically, it comes from Argos, which is a UK store. You can get random bits and bobs from it, but of course, there are plenty of other shops around to get all your bits and bobs that you want. But this one in particular brings out a catalogue, and you can basically see a nice amount of information from it. So anyway, let's go over to real life now, and I will actually show you it first person with some extremely awesome pictures, I am hoping. But here we go, let's go over to it and check them out. So yes, here we are with the catalogue here in hand. Right here in front of me is it here. Now of course we want to focus on one specific page for this update because it actually has quite a lot of information in it. So let me just flick to the page and we'll get right to it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the page, and of course I can keep going in and in and in, which is ideal for myself, but have a look at this row in particular. There you go, get a nice look at that row there. They look amazing. These are fantastic looking figures. Of course we have Ambush right there. Look at this, we can get really close to it now. There is Ambush. Barbella, look at that one. So somebody, I think, did actually mention that she was going to have a sort of weight, and it looks as if it's some sort of rock weight because obviously she's from the earth element. Going across, look at this little dude, he is so cool. That is Chopscotch. I love that name, it's so cool. We have Dr. Crankcase there. Now this guy I did mention in a previous update, but of course, there he is right there, looking really cool. Obviously, he's got to be a quick shot there with two guns. Look at this one, though. We have Tae Kwon Crow. And what's interesting is that it looks as if he's in the fire element, which is extremely interesting, seeing as he was actually the dark villain. I think he was a dark villain. And then, of course, following up from that, we have Wolfgang there. But that is very interesting. Now, guys, I want to know your thoughts. I was gonna say, is Dr. Crankcase really tech? But from this up close look, you might be able to see there are actually gears going around the sort of bottom part up to the top. You'll be able to see like half a gear. I'm trying to get as close as I can without it sort of... Well, look at that, we can get even closer and closer. That is really sweet, look at that. There's an up close of Tae Kwon Crow, he's the ninja class. Quick shot. Smasher, so he's with Tri-Tip there. That's obviously a new one, so we're just missing the villain now. And this was actually shown in pictures a few updates ago, but it's Chopscotch and Tri-Tip who are in the Smasher class at the moment. We've got this one who is another Sentinel actually, so we've seen every Sentinel. That is very interesting. We've also seen every single Earth element now, being Tri-Tip, Barbella, and also Golden Queen. And of course we have Ambush. Going down here as well, have a look at this, we've got crystals here. So it's actually showing you what they look like. We've got the water one, magic, light, life, undead, air. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And of course then, down here, they've all got their own prices as there. These are UK prices in, obviously, Argos. But there you go, you can have a nice look at that. You might be able to type them in online and get a bit of an up-close look at them, so I might do that. And if I can, I might add to this update, but we will see. Of course, it's got all their names there, but that is so cool that they've actually... Well, they've sort of given us all of these characters. How close can I actually get in? Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Come on. They look so awesome. I really hope that these are going to be shown off soon and we get some proper good pictures of these. But for now, these pictures are pretty damn cool. And I like how we finally got... I think that's the first fire element we've got so far. And it happens to be Tae Kwon Crow.
which is extremely interesting. But you can see here UK prices now. Let's have a look at this. £14.99 there for the Senseis. So that's £15 for each Sensei. And then we have an £8.99 or £9 for the creation crystals. Obviously, it only shows some of them there. I don't know. Maybe they are just the ones to come out on day one. Maybe we're gonna have to wait for different creation crystals. But then again, who knows? They might actually show us off something there. Look at that. It actually shows create and play. Of course, then they have a deal over here for the superchargers thing. But of course, we're focused more on this. And obviously, you can see what comes with it. Sticker sheet. The starter box there. It's the... Ooh, actually, what's that? Is that the sticker sheet there? That back thing? That's interesting. Oh! I know what that is. They're the stickers that go onto the creation crystals to say what they are. Ah, right. That's awesome. So that's what it is. Oh, wow, my hand is getting really, really... I've got pins and needles in it. Oh, well. But this is awesome. This is really, really cool. I cannot believe that they have given away 4 new. Look at them. Look at them there. They are so awesome. That is awesome. I'm happy that Tae Kwon Crow is back. I wasn't expecting him, but I am happy. Dr. Crankcase we knew was coming back, which is just a matter of a time to get him actually 100% confirmed. Now he is. There he is. And then we have 2 new names for people we have seen the heads of, which is Chopscotch and Barbella. So that is very, very cool. So what I'll do is I'll skip back to the presentation now, and we'll see if I've got any pictures from actually inserting these codes online. I don't know whether I'll get anything, but we'll have a look, because they might give us some HD pictures. And we can check them out then. So yeah, if anyone does want to have a look, obviously you know the store. Check those codes out. You might be able to see them. But otherwise, I'll see you back on the presentation.
So after looking at that book, I couldn't believe what I saw. But of course, here you go. There are some more pictures here of them. This is just basically all 4 of them standing next to each other. Exactly what you see in the book. Scanned in, but oh, it's just amazing. It really is amazing. I kind of like Chopscotch, I have to say. He looks pretty awesome. I just want to know what's on his back. It looks like a backpack. He looks like a really weird doctor, but he's got an axe as well. His face of all like the tattoos and his purple eyes. He just looks really sort of what's the word? Scary-ish. I mean, he does look a bit scary, especially the face area. Barbella, she looks... I'm going to say she, because it definitely looks like a she. Looks amazing with that sort of weight there. That's going to be very interesting to see what sort of moves you're going to get from her. Dr. Crankcase looking really, really awesome, actually. He looks definitely very, very cool. And of course then, Tae Kwon Crow looking again so awesome with those shurikens there. I'm very, very surprised actually that they picked him, but they did, and I have to say it's a very, very good pick. It's just very, very interesting that they actually put him in the fire element, and he's the first fire character that we've got so far. So very, very extremely interesting stuff here. It's really awesome actually to see more characters, and hopefully we might get some more information on these very, very soon. If they've been released in this book, I don't know whether it was an accident or on purpose, but nowhere else has sort of shown these off, not even officially, and it's in the book. They're seen. It's rather interesting though. But I think this definitely does give us a very good insight into Wave 1. Now, looking at that book, they had the creation crystals on there, and of course you had all these different figures. I'm thinking that these are going to be a Wave 1 lot, or bunch. The reason I say that is because they wouldn't show them first off, and I mean that because normally whenever they've done this before, if they're going to pre-order something, you're going to see the stuff that comes out day 1. Why are these being shown? Because they're probably going to come out day 1. Now, do I think these are going to be a Wave 1? No, I think these are going to be Wave 2. But going by the last 2 years, and possibly this is going to make it a third, we get Wave 1 and Wave 2 in a majority of places at the same time. If that happens, that is going to be very, very cool. Especially if these are Wave 2, or they're hopefully going to be confirmed to be Wave 2, because then, once those, the codes, which you could see on the book, which I showed you, once they're activated, which at the moment they're not, typing them in will not help. You won't be able to find them at all. Not even typing their name in will come up. But hopefully you can pre-order them, and if they are confirmed to be Wave 2, then again Wave 2 is going to be out on day 1. I'd be very happy to get all of these. Plus, obviously, you had Wolfgang in his own box, and also Ambush. It's confirmed that Wolfgang is going to come out on day 1 anyway, due to the fact that he's in the Dark Edition. The Dark Edition isn't pre-orderable yet. I haven't actually found it yet. I've been told by certain people that it's not actually at Game in the UK, but then again, it might be. It just sometimes is late. It is late sometimes. But I've pre-ordered my normal edition, and I'm just waiting for that now. But in terms of day 1, or at least Wave 1 in particular, possibly Wave 1/2, I want to give my own predictions at the moment as to what I think they are going to be. So, here we go. Wave 1 predictions. Of course, we're probably going to have the starter packs, because you sort of need them to play the game. So, we've got the starter packs, both normal, each of them, the normal, the dark, and also the crash. I definitely say Ambush, because he was with these lot. He's a newish character. We haven't actually had a light character. That was the first one, or at least it was shown, and then Crash came along, and then he was talked about, something like that. But I definitely think Ambush is going to be out day 1. At least I am hoping so, because I really, really want to see him now in real life. Barbella, we've got Chopscotch, Dr. Crankcase, and Tae Kwon Crow. Like I said, they could be Wave 2. But if they are Wave 2, they still could come out on day 1, which would be really, really cool. Next lot we have is going to be Wolfgang. That's probably 100% confirmed, to be honest. Like I said, the Magic Creation Crystal, Water Creation Crystal, Life, Undead, Air, and Light. We've also got a Fire Creation Crystal coming with the normal starter pack, so then that's 7. Then you've got a Light, I think it's a Dark, and a Fire Creation Crystal, so that's 8 then. Plus you might have some doubles, but then again, it's 8. So that's 8 out of the 10. I don't know, they might actually release all of the creation crystals. You should have Light, Air, Undead, Life, Water, Magic, Dark, Fire. Which ones are you missing then? Tech. You need the Tech and Fire. So Tech, Tech. The Fire one is going to be out on day 1. It'd be Tech and... Which one? Let's go through them. Fire, no. Life, we got Life, yeah. Undead, no. Air, Air's there. Tech, Undead, Earth. That's it. There we go. Earth and Tech. They're the only 2 then that we need. Who knows, they could actually come out, they could all just come out on day 1, and then you've got them all. The prices though, we now officially have some prices for them. $14.99 or £15 for each figure. Honestly, I really think they're going to be pretty big figures. They're probably going to be Trap Team to Giant size. With that price, no doubt. The vehicles last year, they were $15 or $14.99. £15 if you want to be specific. And a penny off, let's just put it that way. But I definitely think they're going to be the size of Giants, maybe just a smidgen smaller, but they're quite bulky as well, which I like that, you know, and Trap Team was very tall and bulky, so I'm hoping that's going to be the same for these. And then some other ones that I'm just going to add in is going to be Tri-Tip. He was practically another first one to be shown, so he's got to come out. Ember, she was shown as well with Ambush. Pretty sure. Hoodsicle, that's a possibility of being a Wave 2, I'd say. Who knows, could be a Wave 1 though. And then maybe Crash. Maybe. I don't know how they're going to plan that, but if they're not going to release it day 1, I'd say maybe around Christmas would be the ideal time then. So yeah, that is my predictions for Wave 1 at this moment in time. All of these have been released so far. That's a nice bulk of characters to go on with. It also leaves some blank spaces, because I think the only one we haven't had is a light element. At this moment in time, there is no light element Sensei, so that could be a good one maybe to just add on last minute to the Wave 2 lot. I'm hoping that the different packagings will help show off what we're going to get in Wave 1, 2, and blah 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 blah. But who knows? Who knows what we might get? That is the thing. You never know what we might get on day 1. But they're my predictions. Let me know in the comments below about your predictions. Do you think there could be additionals? Do you think there might not be certain ones I've said? And all that sort of jazz. But of course, let's finish it off with a what do you think, so let me know in the comments below your opinion on the game right now. Knowing a lot more of the characters now, four characters is a big amount. It is a really big amount. It could have been more, but it's not. And I think 4 is just the right amount you needed. It's just adding that little bit of coal into the fire to stoke up that hype a little bit more. The Inferno's not there yet because we haven't seen all of them, but it's definitely a nice toasty feeling at the moment in terms of this game. It's not dying off, it's not, dying down and the fire's going out. It's definitely still lit, but we need something big now. We need some gameplay, or we need a massive sort of feature to be told now. This is the crucial thing at the moment. But obviously, like I said, let me know your opinion on the game now and what you'd like to see come up next. Also, let me know your thoughts on these new Skylanders to be shown, and also what moves do you think they might have. Let me know what their names are and what sort of move. Let me know. And of course, you can subscribe for more news. Like I said, as soon as I get any information, I've got it in hand here in that book, which is awesome. I will be posting it, so don't worry about that. And of course, you can rate the video so I know you're enjoying the series of all these news updates, and you cannot wait to get on with Skylanders Imaginators, because I cannot wait now. It's going to be so awesome. These new characters just are blowing my mind. I love having fresh new characters, and I like how all these old villains from Trap Team seem to be coming back. They're going to have to really throw a curveball in if they're not going to say that they're all from Trap Team, because at the moment they all are. So I've got a feeling they're going to be all from Trap Team, which I'm perfectly fine with, because that is awesome. And I like having. I would love to still see a figure of Pinata. I know he has been confirmed in certain places and blah 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 blah, but I'd like to see 100% confirmed figure form. That would be really, really cool. And also some gameplay. So yes, there we go. I am going to leave it here, and I shall let you guys continue in the comments below. So thank you very much for watching this, and of course supporting the channel and everything as you normally do. So yes, I shall see you guys in the next video on the channel. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you then, and goodbye. Just wants to also give a shout out to Lego Super Shane 101 and also Fosco Libre for telling me about this leak in terms of this news. So a massive thanks to you guys, and of course thank you for just being awesome as everyone else has been, but thank you very much for providing the information.